What is going on, everybody? Over the last weekend, we attended the 2023 Louder in Life Music Festival in Louisville, Kentucky. And coming right on the heels of the Blue Ridge shit show disaster, there was a lot of eyes on the Danny Wimmers Presents team to see how they could hold up to expectations and how to run a big festival of this size. With the headliners Foo Fighters, Tool, Avenged Sevenfold, and Green Day, the question has to be asked, did it live up to the hype? Welcome back, fellow loudmouths. Did you all have a good time? Get in a mosh pit to go crowd surfing? Did your cell phone get pocketed? Hopefully the answer to those three questions was 2 yeses and 1 no. While it was 4 days of great music and fun festivities, there is a lot to unpack that happened over the weekend. With that being said, my name is Cadillac Mike with Crossing Aces Media, and this is The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly, your Louder in Life 2023 recap and review. So I want to go on and jump straight into the good. What was so good about the festival this year? Well, first and foremost, you all, the loudmouths, you all made that crowd so energetic and so hyper. It was fantastic to be a part of it. The energy everybody had was completely off the charts. The friendliness that everybody was showing was completely different than last year when we attended. Everybody knew the lyrics to almost every song for every band, including Megadeth, Pantera, Avenged Sevenfold, Tool. Almost everybody knew the lyrics, so it was great to see that. And there was multiple weddings. Congratulations to the 5 happy couples that ended up getting married over the weekend. And the 2 that I do know for a fact, based on this Facebook post, got married during the following reverse set. Congratulations to all the happy couples. I wish you guys great times and hopefully see you guys next year at Louder in Life. What else was so good about this festival? Well, it was ran by the Danny Wimmers Presents team. They do this all the time. This isn't just a one and done for Danny Wimmer. No, they host multiple festivals throughout the year. Sonic Temple, Incarceration, this one, Aftershock, Bourbon and Beyond. This isn't their first rodeo, and they've been doing it for years. So, what all did they have? They had plenty of hydration, plenty of restrooms, plenty of shade. So, a big thumbs up to the DWP family out there. You guys did a great job this year. So, the people were great. The organization was great. What else was so great? The weather. It was 4 perfect days of complete sunshine and blue skies. It was perfect. On Sunday, you got a little bit of clouds blocking the sun, which was nice because, I mean, that sun did get really crispy over the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday span. However, it wasn't pissing and pouring rain. It wasn't hailing, so I think it was perfect weather, and I don't think you could have asked for anything else as far as that's concerned. And the only thing you could do to top the perfect weather, the perfect crowd, and the perfect organization at a music festival is to have perfect music, which 79 out of the 80 bands up there delivered on this. There's one I'm going to touch on in the bad part of this video in just a moment. But yeah, all the bands that went up there killed it, and I think everybody had a great performance, especially Pantera and Megadeth. I think they put on 2 of the greatest sets of the weekend. Suicide Silence had a great crowd, much bigger crowd than I was expecting at the beginning of the day. All 4 headliners killed it. I know a lot of people think Tool are kind of boring for this kind of music festival. Tool is unique taste. You have to just kind of get used to it. So comment down below and tell me what was your favorite set of the weekend. And real quick, before we get into the bad part of this video, I want to take a quick moment and say thank you to everybody who watched my What to Know series before Louder in Life. I made those to help other people who've never attended a music festival in the past know what to expect and what to be ready for. And thank you to everybody who did subscribe along that way. And if you guys are just now checking me out for the first time right now, go on and hit that subscribe button down below. We do festival recaps and reviews just like this, as well as music festival what to know, so that way you guys are well aware of what is happening before you get there. We also do music documentaries and vinyl reviews as well, so go on and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button too if you enjoy what you're watching today. Now, unfortunately, as much good stuff as there was also some bad stuff I want to talk about real quick. First and foremost, this is just kind of a general gripe. The Tool poster. What the fuck? The Tool poster was supposed to go on sale Friday when Tool was playing. However, I don't know if there was a miscommunication between the Danny Wimmer Presents team or the Tool staff. I don't know where it happened. They ended up selling the poster on Thursday night while Foo Fighters were playing, a day before Tool set. So all the Tool fans who showed up Friday early in line, hours and hours before the gates opened to get the signed version of the poster, were shit out of luck because they sold out the day before. All they had was a handful of the unsigned versions left. And if you were fortunate enough to get your hands on one, you had nowhere to store it because it was full, so you can't wrap it up and put it in a poster tube. And it's sure as shit ain't gonna fit in the locker. So if you did get one, you pretty much either A, had to leave immediately, B, hope you had a camping pass to go in and out, or C, just damage it and shove it in the locker or tube. But that is just kind of a small gripe. Take the good with the bad, but unfortunately, there is a little bit more bad to come. What the fuck was that Limp Bizkit set?
Yo, Royal, we gotta turn off that one and that one. How many people are ready to see Corey Taylor? We'll continue when you turn the front of the house camera off. We didn't come here to be on TV, baby. We came here to eat pussy and do drugs. Where's Sam at?
I'm sorry to anybody that was standing in the back who wanted to see Limp Bizkit and then Fred Durst to shut the cameras off. I have seen so many conflicting reports online of people who hated it and want nothing to do with Limp Bizkit anymore. People who support the band and say, well, this is Limp Bizkit, this is what you get when you see them. Personally, I was close enough to the front to where it didn't make a difference to me if the cameras are on or off. However, it did make a difference to me that he took so long installing. There were bands that would have killed to have that hour slot. And for those who do not know, Limp Bizkit goes way, way back with the Danny Wimmer Presents team. Technically not even with the team, they go way back with Danny Wimmer. Back when Limp Bizkit was first starting out, some of their first shows were booked at a venue that was ran by Danny Wimmer himself.
Incredible sense for marketing. Danny Wimmer, who is now the founder of these huge rock festivals like Aftershock and Louder Than Life, but also owned a venue in Jacksonville and hosted many of the early Limp Bizkit shows, said they had the biggest draw for a local band. They went from playing to like 10 people to 800 within months.
Honestly, if you didn't like it though, it was one set out of the whole weekend. Hopefully it wasn't enough to deter you from having a great time that weekend, but if it was, I understand. Like I said in the beginning of this video too, did your phone get pickpocketed? I don't know if it is this year specifically or if it's been going on for a long time and people are just now like noticing it. But the phone thieves this year, not just at Louder in Life, but all the other festivals have been so over the top extra this year. Every music festival I've been to has had a surplus of pickpocketing, and it's not just like one person. There are teams like going to these festivals, and like I don't know if they realize because they're easy targets with everybody moshing and crowd surfing, or what has happened over this past year. However, apparently there was a backpack full of cell phones returned to lost and found. So if you did not find your phone, make sure to reach out to the Danny Wimmer Presents team, see if they have it in their lost and found section. That thumbnail wasn't clickbait, I promise you. What was the ugly about the festival? And no, I'm not talking about the sunburns, and I'm not talking about the looks of the people. The ugliness is really more of the gruesomeness. And we're gonna start off with the ugliness in the Pantera set. According to this gentleman on Facebook, a man come up and started sucker punching 2 minutes into the Pantera set. And I don't know if he was walking through the fairgrounds and seeing the art and the posters and said, I got you. But yeah, he went out there and just started beating the shit out of this dude, broke his eye socket for no goddamn reason. It's not rock and roll, it's not metal, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, you don't hurt people on purpose at a show. Now, these next two, unfortunately, were just accidents, and both are pretty gruesome. First off is the Wall of Death. Yeah, they don't call it the Wall of Daisies. It's called the Wall of Death for a reason. And if you're going to get into it, you need to understand that it is pretty much a human car wreck. And if you are going to get into it, be like this trooper right here. Separated shoulder, has to have surgery on Friday, should be tomorrow at the time of recording. Be like her. Get fucked up, go get checked out immediately, but come back the next night and finish out that festival. I applaud you, because that is some loudmouth shit right there. And then finally, the mosh pits. Credit to TikTok user, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, so I'm just going to put the @ right here at the bottom of the corner of the screen. But I'm just going to show you guys the video real quick. I'm not going to take the road of making the breaking his leg joke. It's too easy, and it's not worth it to this gentleman because that shit looks gruesome. That looks gruesome. And to all three of these individuals, there is no humor, no comedy intended. Maybe just for, comedic relief, but I wish you all speedy recoveries. I don't want to see anybody get injured at these festivals, especially the Pantera dude on purpose like that. Fuck that dude who hit you. The other two, that is the risk we take while getting in pits and walls of death, and hopefully you guys have speedy recoveries and you guys get to come back to Louder in Life 2024. So overall, what is my conclusion of the festival this year? It was great. It was great, and I loved it. I love going to Louder in Life, and I love Danny Wimmer Presents festivals they hold every year. So much so that I'm going to do a free plug for them real quick. 2024 passes go on sale tomorrow. It might be today, depending on when this is uploaded. I will have the links down below. You all tell me, what did you all think of Louder in Life? I gave you my personal opinion. I loved it, and I'm ready to go back next year. But tell me, what did you all think about it? Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, go on and hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing more of these later next year, and hopefully we can keep growing to where we can do some festival giveaways. No promises. Like I said, not sponsored, but hopefully we can keep growing to the point where I can start giving back something to you all who's been following along for the past 6 months. I have nothing else to say. Thank you guys so much. My name is Cadillac Mike with Crossing Aces Media. Peace.